The topic we wish to discuss with you today is communication. But this is not a message about some general communication that is for some generic audience. This is about you, the reader of this text, and our communication with you. Many of you will think, when you read this, that the council does not speak to you. You will think that the council is a body that communicates through and to a limited number of you on the planet. And yet, we have taken pains in the past to explain that we are a body that is made up of guides, teachers, masters, and light beings that is working through each and all of you to bring your world into the awareness of the greater consciousness that you are. Also, there is the possibility that you as an individual may still think that we are in some way separate from you, that you are not connected to us, or that you, for some reason, are not able to receive our messages. These are all misunderstandings. Now, we are not speaking today of your suddenly becoming channels, such as those that you read or listen to, who spread our messages across the globe. Though we know that you can do that, we also know that you may not wish to. What we want you to know is that at this time it is becoming increasingly easier for you to be directly in touch with the guidance and wisdom that is available to you personally. And if we may, let us explain a bit about why that is. You have been told that we, as your guides, teachers, and your higher selves, are always with you. You have heard over and over that you are never alone. And you meditate, pray, and ask for guidance constantly. And yet you think nothing happens. And therein lies the problem, you see. You think nothing happens. We do answer. But I don't hear anything. No, you don't. Well, some of you do. But most of you are not clairaudient, yet. Here is what is happening for those of you who are beginning to connect, to realize their connection, with us. Know that at this time the veil that has separated you from us is so thin that it is almost in tatters. Another way to state this is that the field within which your world now exists is in such a high frequency that you are easily able to tune in to us. But many are also beginning to be more and more aware of the inner prodding that is our way of answering you. This is the still, small voice. It almost never will be a shout in your ear. It is very easy for you to dismiss as just your imagination. It is very easy for you to never listen for in the first place. There is really only one thing missing. Trust. First you must know that we are within. You must trust that you are being listened to and answered. And you must trust that you are able to know the answers. Do not expect to wake up tomorrow and have this knowledge and trust suddenly be a part of you. Of course that may indeed happen. But each of you must start from the spot upon which you stand. Do expect that with your intent you will begin to have an understanding that we are working with you to establish this communication that we speak of. Most likely it will begin with small coincidences and synchronicities. Make it your habit to look for these and to remark on them to yourselves. Next we would ask you to develop your habit of asking for what you need. Begin with small things that you want to happen today. Your goal is to have small successes that will build trust, that will indeed make sure that a line of communication with Spirit is open and working. Trust, you see, is something that is built upon experience. So begin small and work at building that trust. Ask for signs. Coins and feathers in your path may seem silly, but they have their purpose. Parking places can have their purpose as well. Look for repeating numbers like 1111 or 777, etc. When you have begun this process and begun to see it working, you will soon find that you are not asking for things when you talk to Spirit. You are making intentions. And you will find that not only is this effective, but it is the most effective way to live. And that is because you are indeed the master of your own world. There is no need for you to plead for what you need when you realize that you are a loved and worthy facet of the all that is. The only thing that you then need to know is that the best and easiest way for you to proceed is with the intent to be the best you can be for yourself and the all. At this time, there are literally thousands upon thousands who are having the experience of becoming aware of the things we have just discussed. And if you are one of these, we celebrate with you. If you are not quite there yet, look around you and see if there are hints that someone near you is. Spend time with those people. You will find that changes like this can be contagious. And when you catch it, it will spread because of you. You needn't teach anyone. It rubs off on those around you. Be loving. Be joyful. Be kind. And never think you are alone. We are in your heart. The Council.
Ron has written a couple of books and the links to them can be found down in the description box if you want to check them out.